Hey folks, and welcome to Drinking Alone with Friends, a podcast where three friends drink alone together. My name's Chris.
What up? It's Tud.
And I'm Obert. One take this week.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Got it in one.
You don't want to be
One take.
You don't want to be Obert this week?
Yep, I can say my
Obert.
own name.
Well, there you go. That's an improvement. And, you know, everybody should strive to get better day after day. Obert, it's week after week. And this week it's learning his name. So there you go.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, only took 31 years.
Well, speaking of congratulations, episode 99, I feel like it's cause for celebration or something.
Right? Oh, my God. 99 episodes. Crazy. Unbelievable.
I was going to also say I need to congratulate my wife and I on our first year wedding anniversary because we are recording on our anniversary day.
Oh, yeah. Happy anniversary, Ted.
So it's funny. Dana was actually like, yeah, well, number one, happy anniversary, of course. And Dana was like, how's Tud recording on his anniversary? I was like, I don't know. That's between them.
He's just truly dedicated to the podcast.
Yes,
Right.
I was informed.
You're my second love, okay?
I was informed that Chris had a few limited days left before he had a child, so he needed to record.
Don't put this evil on my unborn son. Don't you, Caitlin, don't listen to this. This is fake. This is fake news. Last week I was like, hey, how about we try to do...
You said Sunday. At some point in time on a Sunday, we could record. I was like,
Fair. Okay, fair. But anyways, congratulations. Happy anniversary. You made it. You're done. You beat marriage. It's all
So I got to ask, is this July 20th cooler than last July 20th?
by about 10 degrees.
So, yes, that is a lot cooler, but considering it was the hottest day ever, it's still really freaking hot.
Yeah, it got up to 99 today, and weather is different in different places. Last year it was, about 110, 115, so we're talking 10, 15 degrees, maybe. I think it actually got up to 120 last year, which means that we're 20 degrees cooler. Still hot.
I remember it was 145, I think. No, yeah.
Right.
Next year, it gets hotter every year.
As I was outside today in shorts and a t-shirt, I said, you know what? It wouldn't be as bad last year if I was in a full suit today. If the wedding happened to be this year. Now, granted, we wouldn't be having it because of, Rona.
Right.
But
right. Yeah, I couldn't believe. I mean, I saw it on the Facebook and stuff like that, and I was like, oh my God, that was a year ago. A year ago already. That's unreal. I don't know. It's one of those time flashes before your eyes kind of thing. Like it was, I remember it like it was just yesterday, and it was not yesterday.
365 yesterdays.
365 yesterdays.
Maybe 366.
Right.
I don't know.
Oh, it was a leap year.
Right.
It was a leap year.
Yeah, leap year this year. Yep. So if 2020 wasn't bad enough, it had to be one day longer than normal.
So did you do any good gift exchanging?
Yeah, we exchanged gifts. Obviously we were planning on doing something a little bit cooler than just buying gifts. Like we were planning on going to Europe or traveling somewhere cool, but unfortunately that went off the window in 2020 because it's literally the worst year ever. So yeah, we exchanged gifts. I got a printed out record of Billy Joel the Stranger with the words of our wedding song on it, and then
that's cool.
I bought a life-size painted portrait of Caitlin and I from our wedding day.
No way.
Whoa. Okay. All right. Nice. Now, were they surprises? Were they both surprises?
Just kidding. It's not life-size, but it is pretty.
I was going to ask if you hung it like directly over your bed so you could stare at it as you try and fall asleep or something. Yeah, if instead of getting a full life-size painting, I'd rather get like a cutout, like a cardboard cutout of you two, and then you could hide it strategically around the house.
Oh, and it just pops out?
Right, yeah.
Like she goes to open the cabinet and it's like, oh, it's me.
No, this was they both were surprises. I used a little service that I hope one day becomes a sponsor of the pod called you know what? We're going to use it as a handle.
Okay.
Service handle. Nice.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a different handle. At least it's not a TV show or a video game or something.
That's all we got. Hamilton soundtrack coming in hot. No.
Yeah, I mean, quarantine. You got to keep yourself occupied somehow, right?
Right.
But
right.
yeah, so very on brand with the paper anniversary, I see. Stuck to the theme.
Yeah, it was going to be plane tickets, but unfortunately, like I said, not allowed to do that anymore.
Yeah, plane tickets haven't existed
Right.
since like 1995 anyway. Now it's just a boarding pass.
That's true.
True,
That's
but I
true.
could print
Hold
that
on,
off,
hold
and
on.
at least that's paper.
That's a good point.
Unless you paint it on gold. I don't know.
That's what you do for your
you wanted
25th anniversary.
There you go.
Is that
There you
gold?
go.
Maybe it's
I have
silver.
no idea.
I don't know. I've never been married, so it's not my job.
I have been married, and I'm gonna say like me and Dana are like the most.
I think it's
lax about
50
these things.
and
It's-
60 is diamond. I thought it was 50. I thought 50 was diamond. 50 is gold. Pretty sure.
So, first is paper, second is cotton, third is leather, fourth
Cotton.
is fruit or flowers, fifth is wood.
Nice.
I didn't realize that there was literally a number for every single year, so we're just going to skip to where gold is. Gold jewelry is 14th. Gold is 50th.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Gold jewelry is 14th.
Yeah, here's an interesting one I just see. 56th. The theme is day.
Well, where's beer on the list? Where's alcohol? That's what I want to see.
I don't see that yet. Day is 56 and night is 57. I don't know what that means.
After 57
okay,
years, you got to
give
spice
them-
it up in the bedroom, I think is what they're saying.
There you go.
But not until that. You got to wait 57 years.
5 and 57.
Beer is not an option. Neither is alcohol. Neither is booze.
Wine has to be one.
Wine or spirits. 17th anniversary.
I like how you
you
search
go.
booze first. Like that's what it's going to say. Oh, happy booze anniversary, honey.
Here's another interesting one. On the 21st wedding anniversary, the theme is fire.
Interesting.
Hey, hi,
Okay.
honey. I know that we just had our 21st wedding anniversary. As a gift, I burned down our house.
So you just go to hibachi for dinner.
There you go. I assume you have to learn magic.
Yeah.
What's the magic anniversary?
Well, there's fire, water, air, and stone all in a row.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so they just started naming
Yeah.
elements. Like, this
then-
is the last Airbender movie.
Cotton is second, but linen is 28.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't see the difference.
So, let me see. Dana and I are going to be on 5.
You better hope you get this right.
Yeah. No, I said I think. So that's the good preface. So, next year, in February, it's 5.
That's wood.
Nice. I know what I'm
Barrel-aged beer.
I'm getting barrel-aged beer.
What's Dana getting, Chris?
Oh, that. Can you play the Cheers theme song?
I can play the Cheers theme song. Hang on.
There you go. Oh boy. Oh goodness. Well, anyways, congratulations to you two. You know, sounds like. I mean, I don't know. That those are both very good gifts. I was gonna say it sounds like someone won, but I think you tied. I think you both tied. They're both
As
very
long as it truly is life-size, then I think it's a tie. 1-to-1 scale replica.
So I will tell you that I told Caitlin that it was life size, and she instantly went, "No, you didn't."
Well, you see, what's funny is I'm life size and you're just normal painting size. So it looks like he married a giant.
It's like she's standing at a meadow like 100 feet behind him.
Oh God! All right, but I'm still drinking my pregame beer, so I know one of you guys is thirsty.
I'm
who
thirsty.
Wants to?
I gotta jump in this week. Yeah.
So what time is it then, boys?
I think it's beer 30.
It's beer 30, and I'm thirsty. I've been working like a dog all week long, so maybe something cold won't hurt me. 'Cause it's beer 30, and it's time to party. Yeah, baby.
All right.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, so over here at Beer 30, I have, on this hot, sweltery summer day, I decided to bring a barley wine to the podcast.
78 in Montana.
Hey, it was over 80 today. It was at least 82.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think we've had a barley wine on the pod before.
If we have, not in a very long time.
I feel like we have, but maybe not. I don't. Not very often.
In our first 295 beers. Well, with all the guests we've had, like in our first 300 beers.
Did I do a Copestone by chance by Fox Farm?
Yeah. Yes.
I may have
Anyways,
done that. But
not
it's been a
very
long
many
time.
Not very many barley wines.
Yeah, so the reason I'm bringing up barley wine this week is because when we talked about the Great American Beer Fest, one of the winners from Montana was from Meadowlark Brewing and their mobbed barley. So that's why.
Okay.
So when I was in Bozeman at the Packy there, I saw it on the shelf. I knew we had talked about it. I knew it was an award winner. And very cool looking bottle. There's like a barley scarecrow evil guy on the front.
That is pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
I like that.
I was like, okay, I gotta bring this one home. But gotta bring it on the pod for the guys and for the audience. Because I'm not normally a barley wine kind of guy. This weighs in at 11.6% ABV. And like we said, it's not kind of tongue in cheek. It's not exactly a summer beer. But if you've never had one before, the name would kind of imply it's like a stronger than normal beer with a name like wine. It's more like wine levels of alcohol content. So let's see what we got here. Definitely what you would expect on the nose. You get those really strong grain barley aroma on the nose. Very, you could get kicked in the face with the malt profile on this. I'll hold it up here. I actually looked it up. It's 23 SRMs. So,
well, there you go.
I was like a dark brown caramel
exactly.
color.
Yeah.
Yeah. See.
Yeah,
I love myself a good barley wine.
Yeah.
I don't like them.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you
Not
the
a
last
fan.
time I had a barley wine. It's been a long time. So we'll find out if I like them or not.
I feel like you don't see them very often.
No.
I feel like they're very underappreciated.
Okay, before I take a sip, so there's a subreddit that's all memes created by people who operate breweries, and the subreddit is just called The Brewery. And there's just
I follow
on that one
subreddit.
So there's this one guy who always makes barley wine memes, and he's like, because it's like they're sick of the popular stuff that sells really well, and they want to brew stuff that they want to brew. So they're like, get rid of these fruited sours, get rid of these seltzer beers. We want barley wine. So go check out the barley wine memes on that subreddit. It's pretty good.
I will. Okay.
It's a pretty entertaining subreddit. They show a lot of like what might go wrong. Like the other day, somebody like crushed their bright tanks on accident, and they're like, "It was a bad day today."
All right. So as I take a sip here, you definitely taste the 11.6%. And most of the time when we have strong, high alcohol beers on here, they're either like triple IPAs or barrel aged bourbon stouts. Like that's where we get double digits most often here. And with those, the alcohol, I feel like hits you in a little different way. It's right on the front of the tongue. You get that. It's not hidden at all. It's very much a part of this beer is the straight alcohol.
Belgian-esque in that way, right?
Yeah, that's a good word for it. This has got a very solid malt backbone. I can see right after taking a couple sips why they won third place in the strong ale category at the Great American Beer Fest, because this actually reminds me a lot of the beer I'm having for next episode, which I've been saving since for a long time. I'll just say it. I've had this beer since before we started the podcast.
Ooh,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I've been saving it for a special occasion. I'm not going to reveal what it is, but this beer is very reminiscent of it in terms of strong malt characteristics.
Now, I will say that I just fun fact about barley wines: the first beer to ever be marketed as a barley wine was Bass #1 Ale around 1870. So hopefully, Obert, that is not the beer you're bringing to next week's podcast.
No,
but if it was,
it's aged,
I would
but
be
it's not. It's not 150 years old. Real quick from their website, I think they do a better job describing it than I could. They say that this American barley wine is as bold and daring as you would expect. It pours a dark ruby brown with an off-white head and displays a complex mouthful that hints of caramel toffee flavors accentuated by a strong bitter caress. I definitely get the strong bitter caress. I think that's what I was trying to say, like the alcohol hits you in the front of the tongue. This ale gets better with age and is good up to a year or more, which is good because I think this came out in 2019. So we know it's... Yeah, this is, I think, a winter release from them. So it's at least 6 months old.
I have a few of barley wines from, like, Goose Island, from pre-pasteurizing their Bourbon counties. I have a few Bourbon County barley wines that I just can't bring myself to drink. I don't like the style. I can't. Ugh.
You can always throw them in a box, send them down here. I'll drink them.
You know, I could send you a lot of old beer if you'd like. I have a lot of Treehouse beers that still are like not refrigerated.
Not old beer, period. Old barley wines.
I think
I could send you a whole case of old beer.
if it's this old, you just gotta save it for the next time that you see Chris.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
We'll pop it open then. I have a barley wine, a Goose Island barley wine. I think it's like a 2017 though. I don't think it's that old. But I have it. I'm holding on to it. But
yeah, I think mine is 2014.
Whenever I see a barley wine, I have to order it. Just have to.
You mean on tap when you're at a brewery?
Right. Yeah. Yep. I don't see. I mean,
like you said, yeah, they're not very popular. Yeah.
Right.
Nope, not me.
Hashtag bring back the barley wine.
I will say one of my favorite barley wines. We all know my favorite brewery, Willie Brews, Willie Whammer. They release it every winter, and on tap, they always have a couple years on tap at the same time. Can't get them in a Stein, but I enjoy their Willie Whammer.
For some reason, Caitlin and I are on a yearly tradition of going to Willie Brew right around the time that
the holidays.
Yeah, and it's right around that time, and I always get that on tap. I always get a pour of it because I always take a picture of it and I always send it to you.
Yeah,
when I'm drinking it, I may not like it, but I'm like, I get it in honor of Obert. I drink it.
Well, much appreciated. Yeah. Okay, so this has been a long-winded review, but we're having fun here. This is
This is the spirit. This is the spirit of drinking a little.
It's episode 99. We're fully in the groove here. I think this is our groove.
Yeah,
we're in
right.
it.
If we're not in a groove by now, yikes.
Yeah,
this is the season finale.
It really is. You know how many times we've made that joke? We've talked about season 2 of the podcast.
I don't. I have no idea.
We definitely have an episode titled like season 2.
We do episode 53, I think it is.
How do you know that?
I think
that's so funny.
Because it was after a year.
Oh, that makes sense.
I think that's what it was.
Let's find out.
So after episode 104, do we put for 105? Do we call that season 3?
I guess we have to.
No, this is season 3. This is season 3 starts next episode. And then 104 is season 4.
Oh, it's very short. Writer's strike.
Yeah, it was a writer's strike.
Yeah. Number 53, season 2. Call us maybe.
Call us maybe. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at that.
So
big old.
I think we'll just keep the running joke of it's always season 2. It's always ending season 1 on the show. But this one, it's gonna get a 4 from me. I really wanted to give it a 4 1/4, but maybe it's just too hot for. If this was like December, it's maybe 4 1/4 territory. But I can't rate a barley wine a 4 1/4 wearing shorts. It just doesn't make sense.
Sure you can.
Yeah, right.
It just doesn't feel right.
Be your own human.
I am, because I want to give it. It deserves a 4 1/4, but in my heart of hearts, it's only a 4. So that's where I'm at. I think the Untapped diverse, though, I'm going to say this is another sub 50 review, so it doesn't count. But I'm going to say it's going to come in at 421.
Ooh, you're going high.
Yeah.
Okay.
By Meadowlark, right?
Yeah.
So out of 221 ratings,
ooh, this counts.
It's a 3.55.
Wow, so low.
Barley wines, man.
People don't like barley wines.
Then why did they buy it? I had to go out of my way to find it.
Oh,
yeah.
barley wine.
Well, they probably liked the name, and they probably liked the bottle art, and they were like, yeah, this must be a good beer. Then they try it, and they're like, oh, I bought a barley wine.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I'm sure it's a great beer. I'm sure it's
not man of the people this week for
You
sure.
don't know. We could be way off.
Well, if I'm man of the people, no one deserves it. So
I will say that the lead comment is from some guy named Mike D, and he says, it's a sipper. Probably the best barley I have had. This isn't my normal taste, but it's really good.
it's fair. What did he give it?
He gave it a 4.25.
Okay.
He's not afraid in the summer wearing shorts to give
Okay.
a beer a 4.25.
Okay. All right. Well, so I see Chris is polishing off the pregame, but Tud, let's hit us with that beer you got. Presumably. Might be a wine. I don't know. Might be our first ever wine. I know we did one.
Maybe on season 2. So many beer songs now.
So it is not a wine, and we have done wine on this podcast.
No, I know.
I brought a can. Chris, I think, brought a can of wine at one point too.
I brought the first can of wine.
I'm scared to do a wine because I can't review a wine.
Oh, neither can we, but we did.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah.
Mine had legs and tasted like grapes.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
Tasted like great.
That's what
there
people
was still
come to
that
the show
challenge
for.
out there.
Yeah.
There was still a challenge, a taste off. we gotta set up.
Oh,
maybe
between
season 4.
Sal and Tud, right?
Right. Maybe season 4.
Season 4 coming at you in 2 seasons. Or 3 seasons. This week I brought a beer that was sitting in my beer fridge, and I've been wanting to drink it for a while, and now I'm just kind of tired of seeing it in there. So I decided to bring it to the podcast and drink it with you guys. That way I make sure I get it out of my fridge. I bought this beer from Yankee Wine and Spirits last year. It's called Eclipse, an Imperial Stout brewed with honey.
Did they brew that for the solar eclipse that I was still living in Connecticut for?
This was out of 2017, so was that when this one? There
I
you
think
go.
so. Yeah.
So at Yankee Spirits, they had a whole bunch of different flavors of this Eclipse beer. So I bought 2 of them. One of them is honey. The other one has some blue top that has some other flavor. But there were like 7 or 8 different variants of all different types of flavors. But the guy at Yankee Spirits told me that this one and the other one I bought were the 2 best. So it's by FiftyFifty Brewing Company out of Truckee, California, and it's aged in oak barrels. Obviously, it was a wax-sealed beer, and if you hold it up, it is 1 billion SRMs. Still got a nice thick head on it.
I can see why they call it eclipse. It blocks out the sun.
It does indeed block out the sun. So on the nose, it smells extremely boozy. I smell almost no honey at all. But I also, mead smells boozy too, and that's just made from pure honey. So I don't really know what to expect from this. It does smell like it's been aged in bourbon barrels, but this only says oak barrels. It doesn't say bourbon. So interesting. It weighs in at 11% ABV.
They could have
and
been
it
virgin
is a
oak
bomber.
barrels too, that they just didn't release. They didn't barrel anything in before.
So let's go for it.
Duff beer is brewed from hops, barley, and sparkling clear mountain what?
Goat.
Close enough!
You can really taste the goat.
Not nearly as boozy as I thought it was going to be.
Okay,
Almost
11%.
Yeah,
That's
11%.
pretty good.
Almost no booze. Almost 100% honey. It tastes like I just stuck my hand in a beehive, pulled out a honeycomb, and shoved it in my mouth.
Like Winnie the Pooh.
Just went, damn it, beat me to it. Went Pooh Bear on it.
Yeah, went full on poo.
Yeah,
Full on Pooh.
my head's stuck in the honey pot. I'm walking around saying, "Oh bother."
Oh, bother. I at least love Winnie the Pooh.
I'd like to make a black and tan with our 2 beers. I think that'd be kind of cool. I don't know if it would work, but I got the tan, you got the black. They're both 11% alcohol. Mine tastes too much like alcohol. Yours doesn't. So I think it would be a good compliment.
It may be. We'll, if only there was a way to do that.
Yeah, we don't have the technology yet.
Not yet. Very soon.
What's the tiger thinking?
So I wanted to sniff the bottle, as you can see on YouTube, just to see if I could get more, nose flavors out of it. And it just smells like I'm sniffing a bottle of honey. It's exactly what it tastes like. There's not a lot in other flavors in here. It's a little toasty, but I don't get any bourbon like oak flavor on it. It's really just dark malts that are super sweet and punch you in the face like you're taking that bear that has the honey in it and just squirting it right into your mouth.
And by bear, you do not mean Pooh Bear, right?
I do not mean Pooh Bear. You know the bear that you can buy from the grocery store that has the honey in it?
Yes.
Yeah, that bear.
Okay.
That was what I was going for.
Good. I just wanted to make sure you weren't stealing Pooh Bear and squeezing them until you get honey out of them.
That just seems mean to
mean.
Pooh Bear. Yeah, I wish there was something else to share. Dark with a lot of sweetness. Really good though. I like mead, so I really like this because it is honey flavored. This I think tastes more like honey than most meads because most meads don't really taste like raw honey.
So it's like a good dessert beer, you might say.
This is a very good dessert beer, and it sat for a little bit, so it is probably ample serving temperature for this style of beer. So you're getting a lot of that honey pop. I wonder if it was a little bit colder, if I would have been able to taste some other flavors that may have been overpowered by the honey once it warmed up. But overall, I would drink this again and again and again. Maybe the guy at Yankee Spirits knew what the hell he was talking about when he sold me, I think, this bottle of beer. Oh yeah, this bottle of beer was $26. So
nice.
So it was expensive. Really good. I'm gonna give it a 4.25.
Okay.
It's really, really, really good. I'm going to say that the Untapped-iverse, a little bit lower than me, but not insanely so as Chris knocks a beer onto the floor.
Empty.
I'm going to say a 4.16.
Oh, man.
Is it 4.17? Because I was going to say 4.17 and change at the last second.
No. 425 check-ins.
Okay.
4.14.
I was super close. Obert, don't worry. I may be the man of the people yet again.
Yeah.
As per the throne is usually mine. So.
Right. Yeah, I mean, Tud generally is pretty close. He generally is the man of the people.
We should have an award for man of the people. I think man of the people should get to go their handle first.
I'd never want to win.
Man of the people should get their handle last.
Get to choose first.
Yeah.
I get my choice.
Man of the people pulls it out of the freezer after I say the intro, and then they bestow it upon whoever they want.
Chris, this means you're going to be doing your handles a lot first. Because I just find it funny to watch you sweat and go, air. Air.
Hey,
no, hang on, air's already been a handle.
Have you guys heard about computers?
They need air.
Computers are good. I like those. I watched the Cheers on them.
Just frantically looking around. You guys need podcast microphones, right?
How about green carpet? My handle this week is green carpet.
Green carpet. Like, if you think you're going to spill your Shamrock Shake, no big deal. It's a green carpet. You're fine. Oh, boy.
All right. Chris, are you done with your pregame beer?
I am done with my pregame beer.
Okay,
it was very
sir.
good. Very, very tasty pregame beer this week.
Well, are you ready?
Are you ready? Doom, doom.
Are you ready?
Hey. Oh.
Beer is good. Beer is good. Beer is good. It's not. Beer is good. Beer is good. Beer is good.
So I am bringing to the podcast a beer given from co-host Obert from By All Means Brewing Company. This is their breezē. Breezē?
Does it end with a Y or an E?
It's an E, but it's got a flat line on top. I don't know which one that is.
Oh, breezē. That's probably what it is.
breezē.
This is probably the beer I was supposed to get.
A Maltshake IPA.
A Maltshake?
Maltshake IPA. It seemed interesting, yes. So I kind of like the can. Can art is like, it's got some like weird designs on it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if those were like pineapples or honeycombs.
Honeycombs.
Looks like a pineapple, and that's a honeycomb, and that is a decadricahedron. But
that's a technical term right there, folks.
The Maltshake thing threw me off. A malt barley base is mixed with lactose to give this Maltshake IPA a sweet and creamy finish, while fruity notes of pineapple, vanilla, and mango send your taste buds to the tropics. Interesting.
And yes, due to technical difficulties, aka me being dumb, you were supposed to get one too, Tud, and I have it on my counter. I can see it right there. If only I could throw it hard enough.
This one seems like one like that I would like really like too. Not that I'm not gonna like the other beers you sent, but this one seems like right up my alley. Like the Tud Alley. This beer's sitting there waiting for me.
You got 2 beers, and one of them was one I did not get. So, well, actually, that one that you got 2 of, I didn't get.
Right.
Correct.
There was a bit of a mix-up.
That's okay. It happens.
It happens.
On a beer update for you guys, by the way, and we'll inform the listeners. I have now collected 7 beers apiece for you guys, and we are closing in towards full boxes. So
full boxes
within the next couple weeks. It should be done.
Nice. I feel like this is like a never-ending, like a losing battle on my side because you have so much better beer accessible to you that I feel like I can never match the beer that you guys send me.
I mean, I could just grab shelfies and just send them to you and be like, here you go. Here's some Sip of Sunshine and some Too Juicy and some #NoFilter. And you'd be like, these are great.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, those don't make it to the podcast. Those are like, I drink those in the first week that I get open the box.
Right. Yeah. No, and like, but I was thinking, I was like, because I sent 10 beers to, I think it was, and then Obert sent back like 6 or 7, but like he sent like 2 huge bombers, and like I don't know, I'm sure it all evens out. Plus, no one's keeping track, but you owe me $4.42. No, but I don't know. It's whatever. It's just fun. I like it. So, anyways,
who doesn't like getting mail?
Right, beer mail, best ever.
I mean, there's an entire song about how awesome mail time is.
Right, we play it frequently.
That is very true. Yeah, that's very true. So
that looks hazy.
It is hazy. It's a hazy looking boy. Unfortunately, you can't really see it too great. I'm drinking out of my Bulbasaur glass, but it's a hazy boy. But when you bring it up to the nose, I do get a little bit of the maltiness that it's talking about.
I think you're supposed to. It's a Maltshake, man.
Right? As if that's what it was planned. It does, but then you do get like it doesn't smell like a brown or anything like that. Like it's got a hint of that malt, and then some of those tropical fruits I was talking about. So primarily pineapple. I feel like pineapple is very overpowering in a lot of things. So
it is a stinky fruit.
What is that?
It's a stinky fruit.
It's a stinky fruit. Yes, you stink. So we're going to give this a shot. So I'm pretty excited. Thank you, Obert. Cheers to you for the brand breezē. Breezē Maltshake IPA. Ooh, now that's good. That's so interesting.
You're killing me over here. Obert, you know they sell like small boxes at the post office, right? That you can.
Well, I'm thinking, what if I just put a couple stamps right up, slap it on the can, and write your address on there?
Just put on this should cover it.
Yeah.
Just hope it makes it there with a hope and a prayer.
Ooh, wow, that's different. Now, Obert, have you had this one?
I have.
Okay, this is different. The maltiness is very apparent, but it isn't to the point where, like, when you have normal IPAs, you're like, ooh, it's malty, it's not good, or whatever, however you want to look at it. Like,
it's always competing with the hops in a way.
Right. This is just adding, like, a nice canvas to build the rest of the flavor on. And it works so well because, I mean, I'll say I get a lot of the vanilla. The vanilla is strong in this one, strong in this beer. Adds a nice sweetness, because, I mean, it's just, yeah, wow. And then I get a nice, I get pineapple and then mango, but it's so smooth, not overly bitter. Like there's a little bit of a bitterness on the end, nothing too crazy, and it's weird. It's weird. It's nothing. It's like nothing I've had before. Wow, this is very good. I'm enjoying this quite a bit.
You're killing me.
I don't know how. It's sweet. It's a little sweet. So if you're not a fan of sweet beers, probably not beer for you. But if you're buying
with all that malt,
milkshake,
yeah, I think that's going to be inherent in the flavor.
Right. But they do a really good job with it, I think. I mean, the lactose adds a nice smoothness to it, nice like thick milkiness. I mean, that sounds disgusting, but we all know what I mean. It makes it nice and thick. And I don't get your stereotypical like malt taste. It's just like I said, it's a nice canvas to build the the pineapple and mango, and then like really mellow it out with the vanilla, because the vanilla is very strong.
Would this be a good beer? Like, could it like? Is this one that could age, or is it because like you're claiming that there's not a lot of hop character? So if you let a hazy IPA sit, it becomes malty. But because this is already malty, if it sat, would it become bad?
I don't think it'd go bad, but I don't think it's something you want to age. I don't think you're going to get anything out of it by aging it.
Right. Yeah, that's probably fair.
Okay.
That's probably fair. Yeah, I mean, this is really good. I'm very excited. I'm like, okay, go Montana. All right.
Unfortunately, this is a beer that I can't get near me. I had to go. I had to drive 6 hours to find this beer.
So it sounds like Montana's beer style should become malt shakes versus,
It'd be cool if we were known for that.
It would be.
Listen, you guys need a style. That's the thing.
And this is going to be fun because we'll be able to not only see my rating, the Untappediverse rating, but also what Obert rated it if he put it on Untapped.
Yeah, I did. 1 minute.
Tud is happy. Listen, right?
I'm not going to lie.
Happy
part of the last question I asked was going to be because I know Obert's going to come to Connecticut at the end of the year. I'm going to be like, hey, remember you see that can that's on your counter over there? Just age it. You told me it wasn't going to go bad being aged. I'm really thinking about how many stamps I got to slap on the side of this can to make it to your house. That's what I wanted to see if it would work. It would be a lot of content, or it would be really good content if you sent me one beer in a small box. No, I just want to send it just with stamps and an address label. It's illegal. It's illegal to ship alcohol.
Unless you have a permit.
Yeah, unless you have a permit.
Right.
I don't have one.
So go out.
I don't think we collectively as a podcast have one.
Not yet. Wait, no, we do. In case you're a cop. We
have to ask: are you a cop? If you are, you have to tell us, and you have to turn this off for the next. You can legally ship beer with UPS and FedEx. You just have to have someone who's 21 sign for it, which is how I've always shipped beer, even though it's much more expensive. Well, technically, no. You can only ship with UPS or FedEx if you have the permit, which is why like Tavor, for example, can't ship in Connecticut because Connecticut does not allow shipping of beer. They allow shipping of booze and wine, but not beer, which is the stupidest fucking rule.
It's dumb, but anyways, I'm going to give this a 4 1/4. I really enjoy it. I think it's very good. It's very unique too. I've never had something like this. And I've never had something called a Maltshake IPA, which is also pretty cool. That was what attracted me to it in the store. I want to check out more things from By All Means. They seem like a really cool brewery. Yeah, I mean, I want to check out more stuff. I think you sent me a couple cans or something from By All Means. So
Adam from Labyrinth. Adam, if you're listening to this, I would like you to brew a Maltshake IPA.
There you go. Official brewery sponsor of the pod. Was this the one I sent you? I don't think so. Did you send me a bomber from them? It's possible. This is a Pilsner, so no, I wasn't going to waste box space with a Pilsner. Yeah, I mean, Pilsners aren't my go-to, but they're good stream beers. I appreciate a good Pilsner. No, that Bud Lights are good stream beers. It's fine. Bud Lights are Pilsners.
I have a ton of Pilsners. I could put them all in a box. You know what? That's what we're going to do. Obert, get ready for your really good box of beer. Chris, I'm going to send you some streaming beers. Why are you mad at me? Why are you mad at me? Because I got this good beer from Obert. Don't be mad at me. Yeah, you should do the opposite. You should send Chris the good beers and send me the 30 of Bud Light with a postage label on it. That's what you get. I'll just order it from Drizzly and have it delivered to your house.
Yeah, right. Postmates me a 30.
Don't put this evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Anywho, I gotta see. Okay, so I think the Untappediverse. I think the Untappediverse is going to be a 4.03, and I think Obert is going to be a 3.75.
Oh, we're going all in on all the guesses. How many ratings?
Well, Obert won, and and I don't know. I mean, I'm going to say 700.
So you were very close. 4.08.
Damn it! Oh, damn it! Tud's man of the people.
Yeah. And I rated it a 4 1/4 as well. So we were
okay.
We were both on the same page.
We were on the same wavelengths there. Okay, good.
People out there listening, I am your man.
Damn it! So close. It's. I mean, it's a very good beer. Very interesting.
You've had some good reviews lately, but between
I know
the Divine Barrels. What was the pancake beer called again?
Barrel aged defensive pancake.
Yeah,
which is still on tap when I go there on Wednesday.
How
myself
how well does the Crowler ship?
I don't know.
Is that what you enjoyed it in last time? Was a Crowler?
Yeah. They don't have it in cans, unfortunately.
Okay.
I think I sent every can I bought. I think I sent to you guys.
Okay. But between that one and then this one, you've had a couple of really exciting beers. I gotta say, you sure know how to sell them.
And then what else did I did the Abraxas. That was a good beer. I've had some really solid beers in the last. I've been knocking it out of the park for me anyway.
I'm still waiting for that Westbrook beer behind you, and that white label beer and that purple beer. They've been there for a long time.
Yeah, we can see, for those of you listening and not watching on YouTube, we can see like about 8 or so fancy looking bottles on the beer fridge behind Chris. And they all look nicer than any beer I have in my house.
I can't echo that sentiment because I have a shit ton of bottles of beer.
But I get thirsty every time I look at it. So.
Yep. It's good. It's good props for the stream. You know.
Oh, there we go.
No. There's some good stuff back there. Who knows? Maybe one or two will make an appearance on episode 100, depending on what we end up doing.
Oh.
Yeah, next week, episode 100. Pretty excited about that. Season 3.
Yeah, right. We're doing one episode for season 2. It's kind of a weird experimental thing. This is it. This is season 2.
Season 2.
And then
one
season
episode.
3 is going to be the next 100. So.
Exactly. Pretty good.
Don't Call Us, maybe, is the next season.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, why is it? It should just be, why didn't you call us?
Ooh, oh, even better. I love it, Tud. Season 3, why didn't you call us?
Season 3, why didn't you call us? Perfect. We got it. Got it in one.
Oh, man. All right, so I think with that, it's time to get Jordan/Pete on the horn for our Frosty Mug of Wisdom, where we dispense anniversary presents, life advice, hacks, wisdomy wisdom, frosty mugs to our listeners. Take it away, Jordan.
Test your handle. Test your handle. Test your handle. Test your handle. Mug of wisdom! Drink. Mug of wisdom.
Awesome.
It never gets old.
No, it's so good.
Honestly, maybe this is bad because we're not on it, but it's my favorite part of the show. Maybe because I just get to drink and listen as opposed to having to try and talk. That might be why I like it so much.
Jordan's our favorite part of the show.
Listen, I could turn it into the minute and 10-second version of it, and then we have a minute and 10 seconds to just fully drink and scream Mug of Wisdom.
Well, we're saving that for the big 100.
Season 4.
Season 4. Don't call me anymore.
So wait, season 3 lasted from that point through the handles. Season 3 is about 15 minutes of a podcast, and then season 4 will be the next 100. Okay.
Yeah. That was called Don't Call Me at All.
Yeah. Okay, so
season 4. So season 4, no reply at all. There it is.
Yeah. Yeah, National Do Not Call list is season 4. Todd, man of the people, who's going
Man
first?
of the people. I'm going to, you know what? Because I said I was going to do it, I'm going to say, Obert, I'm going to give it to you first.
Oh, threw me for a loop.
Yeah.
Just throwing that curveball, boys.
Yeah.
Roller coaster of emotion.
So I did Snow Crash, I think it was 2 weeks ago, the sci-fi book. And
the one by Larissa.
Well, yeah, same author as someone who she recommended to me, and I haven't been so I'm going to recommend a TV show this week, also in the sci-fi genre. I said on that episode that it's like, 2020 is a pretty shitty year. It's a good way to escape, to get into some sci-fi. So even though it's more dystopian than utopian, I'm going to recommend a sci-fi show from HBO, and that's Westworld.
Ooh, that's a good show.
It is a good show. I just finished season 1.
Season 1 is good.
Yeah, I've heard that it kind of, devolves from there. But I just binged watched season 1. The premise of the show, Westworld, is that it takes place sometime in the not so distant future, where it's an amusement park full of basically animatronic robots, except the robots basically are sentient or gaining sentience. And it's called Westworld because it's set in the Wild West. And it's like, hey, what would you do if you could go on vacation? And it would just be like you stepped back into the 1800s in the Wild West.
It's a book too, by the way.
Yeah, I thought it was an old TV show that they remade.
I think it's by Michael Crichton, the same guy who
Crichton?
did Jurassic Park.
Okay,
wrote the book.
Tud's going to look that one up. But in the meantime, HBO always has high budget with their shows, and this is one that you can tell, the special effects are great, which I think is kind of important in sci-fi shows in general. Like I said, season 1 was really good and a little confusing at times. Great twists along the way, like you want in any good drama. Tud, what do we got?
So Michael Crichton did write Westworld. It's not a book. It was a movie that was directed back in 1973 that he wrote and directed. It was the first film that utilized 2D computer-generated imagery. Michael Crichton, by the way, as I point out, famous for Jurassic Park, but also for Congo, Prey, State of Fear.
Yeah, Michael.
I didn't realize he was dead.
Has some great stuff.
I didn't realize he had passed away.
Yeah, he died in like
R.I.P. Michael Crichton.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't realize. 2008.
Yeah, I read a book of his that was published posthumously about pirates. It was pretty good. Mini handle there for you.
Would that be called Pirate Latitudes?
Yeah, that was the one. It was a solid pirate book. It's everything you want in a book about pirates. So you got
peg legs,
westerns,
parrots.
You got future sci-fi, you got pirates. I mean, Michael Crichton, I guess, is really where this handle was going. So
Dinosaurs.
Pick a time period Michael Crichton wrote about. Yeah.
No, but that's Westworld. I'll echo it. That's a good. The first season is some of the best seasons of television that you're gonna see. The second season, I didn't finish it, so I can't finish that out. But season 3 supposedly was awesome too. So
there we go. Okay, so anti-man of the people, I'm going to hand it over to Chris this week. Chris, why don't you follow us up here?
Okay, so my handle this week is, I hate to keep going back to the well, but it makes my life so easy.
Is it Hamilton again?
It's Hamilton again. So if you watch it a second time in reverse, it's actually the story of George Washington. So you probably didn't know that, but it won a whole new set of Tonys the next year because they just played it all in reverse. It's crazy. So yeah, there you go. Just watch Hamilton in reverse, learn all about George Washington, and that's another great Broadway musical.
Wait, so you have to, it's not just playing like the last track first, like each song you play backwards, like you spin the record back manually.
Exactly.
That's a really amazing feat by that entire cast.
George Washington was a great president.
Exactly. Yes. And, you wouldn't think that going into, like, when someone says something like that, you think it's a big joke, but then you actually go and do it, and you're like, whoa. Honestly, it's better than Hamilton.
I'm impressed you were able to go through that entire 5-minute spiel. That's, you know what? Hang on. This deserves something.
I'm hanging on.
Yay!
Yay! Awesome. All right. So I'm actually going with something that I utilize. And okay, so keep in mind, the only things I do nowadays are go to work, come home, hang out with the family, stream, and go shopping. That's all I do. That's my entire life.
Folks,
so
notice he does not say eat or go to the bathroom
Nope.
or shower.
Nope.
Get dressed. Dude, just walking around naked. Don't go watch the YouTube video because he's just sitting there butt-ass naked.
Or do. I mean, depends on what you're into. But there's a Sam's Club app, right? Where, oh yeah.
Wait, you can't, 2 weeks in a row, you can't use the Aldi app and Sam's Club app.
And this is coming from the guy who said movers, okay? So if you're getting
this is also coming from the guy who said, it's also coming from the guy whose handle was air.
So
yeah, you guys. So no judgment. This is a judgment-free zone.
Now, to be fair, one of your handles one time was folders on a phone.
No, but that was life-changing. This is not life-changing. I can admit that. But, actually, you know what? It is. You know what? It is life-changing.
You know what's also life-changing? Bottle openers.
Yeah, I have one. It's right here. It's Colts. It's Colts branded. But anyways, the Scan and Go app is amazing. It's part of the Sam's Club app. And you have to go to the store. You have to do all your normal shopping. But you can actually scan everything and check out from your phone and then leave. And you don't have to wait in line. It's amazing.
You couldn't have just put one episode between these two handles.
Listen, you have to realize I don't do anything. And the only thing I've watched and listened to between last weekend and this weekend is Hamilton. That's all I've listened and watched. I don't have anything else.
Well, and plus you're saving your really good handle for episode 100.
Right, where I talk about another shopping app that...
Now, guys, you notice how last week I talked about the Sam's Club app that you can scan and go. Did you know that Stop and Shop also has the same app where you can scan and go?
So that's just ridiculous.
Chris, you better find a new
or whatever.
You got to find a new cell phone provider for next week so you can have a handle.
That's right. This is a good handle. It's a good handle if you're a Sam's Club fan.
I just wonder, like next week, are we going to get, you guys, what's a really good handle? A really good handle is 87 octane fuel.
So,
it makes your car go.
Coffee.
Well,
drink coffee. I love coffee.
And then, we've done many coffee handles. So then the week after that, Ted, you can make Shell gasoline your handle.
Oh, and then,
I only
this is different.
use Shell. No,
well, the next week could be like, you know what? I found the light, and now I only buy mobile.
So in Discord, for those of you who aren't on Discord, you can do polls. So there's going to be a poll about Chris's handle, thumbs up or thumbs down. We'll leave it up to Tud's the man of the people. We're leaving this one up to the people to decide if that's a legit handle.
It's completely different.
It is a different app. That is 100% true.
Correct.
It's a different it's grocery shopping app.
It's different. Trust me. It's different. I don't have to. I drive to the store. I have to do all the shopping still, but I skip all the lines. It's the best.
You know what? Costco has that same style of app.
Don't tell him that. He's gonna know what his handle is going to be next week.
Well, if I keep on naming all the stores that have apps, he can't. We've already mentioned them on the pod.
When you guys will realize when you guys become old people like me, you'll understand. You'll get it. I don't do anything. What do I do? What? Oh, work? Oh, yeah. You guys like work? I put over work.
My handle this week is commuting. It's driving to work.
This gets back to the gasoline handle.
Yeah.
Right. I could put over Shell gasoline. There's a station right down the road. I can do it next week. Wait for 10 minutes on Shell gasoline. I'll tell you how it's great. And if you punch in your phone number, you get 5 cents off every time you go. What now? Well, actually 3 cents unless you fill up as many times as me, and then 5 cents. So, damn it, now I wasted my handle for that.
All part of our plan.
Damn it, no, I don't know what to do now. Anyways, I'm lame. It's fine. Go watch me on Beer Dad Gamer. But, Tud, what is your equally lame handle?
Yeah, so my handle is...
More lame, actually. If we take a vote right now, more lame.
Yeah, we can take a vote. My handle this week is called Paint Your Life, which is the going back to the shout out at the beginning of the podcast. It is my wedding anniversary today. Happy 1 year to my lovely wife. Paintyourlife.com. You can use it to take a real life photo and upload it, and then have a real artist paint that photo for you. And then it's it's handmade and all that type of stuff. hopefully they're a sponsor of the podcast one day. They are not today. But this is how I found out about it, was because of a podcast. So I even got to use a promo code and got it a little bit cheaper than what it usually would be. But it is really cool. It's going to come with a frame. They're going to ship it to me. It's going to be awesome. You get to approve the photo as well beforehand. So if you want to make any changes to it before it's sent, you can tell them, hey, I don't like this tree, or I don't like the sun, or I look too fat. And they'll go back and they'll make changes.
Wait, so you haven't gotten yours yet?
I know. I thought you had.
Yeah. So I showed it to her. It has not come in the mail yet. It's on its way. It'll be here before this episode is released.
Caitlin said that she was too small and you were too big in the picture. That she wasn't appreciating being held in your arms like a little baby.
Listen, they'll even do things like they'll draw people into pictures. So like I thought about taking a picture of Simba, which is our cat, in case you guys don't know. According to the Mug of Wisdom song, there's popcorn and other animals. But I actually thought about taking a picture of Simba and having him like drawn into the picture as well. I didn't do that, but I could have done it. So it's just
and
really
you get
cool.
it life size.
You can get it up to 48 by 72. So you do the math. That's a big fucking picture.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever walked into somebody's house and they had a 48 by 72 photo of themselves. I'd be like, maybe I might be in the wrong location.
Right. So there you go. This Tud's Handle big painting.
Yeah.
Sounds way cool.
Just imagining the
Listen,
painting from Ghostbusters too.
At least I didn't do two shopping apps 2 weeks in a row.
Hey, it's what I got, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
If you let me go third, maybe I would have gotten something different, but no. So when I go on my phone, it's literally just shopping apps. Let's say put over Discord. Or do you want a Sports Clips app where you can check in online for your haircut?
Oh geez.
Well, you're ruining your next week's handle, Chris.
Obert, this is all part of our master plan. He has to waste them all. A quick note before I head into the outro, because I don't know if people after episode 100, because Chris is having a baby, a new baby, he already has a baby, but he's gonna have a second one. It's like they're multiplying in his household.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Like rodents. We are going to be taking a break for the month of August.
Summer vacation.
Summer
vacation. You should have said it that way. We're going to Camp Wanahakalugi.
There you go. Wanahakalugi. We're coming. We're going to go there for 5 weeks. We'll be back starting the week of Labor Day. So not the 7th, which is Labor Day. September 10th, we will be back. Now, I will say, this is all predicated on if Chris does not have his baby within the next week. So if Chris has his baby within the next 7 days, this will be the last podcast you're going to hear until that day.
And then it's going to be a long wait to episode 100.
Right. So we're going to do episode 100 in September if the baby happens to come this week. So we're kind of
parting the kimono. Yeah. Dana, Chris's wife, is pretty much ready.
Imminently popping.
Pretty much done being pregnant. Yeah. So, we talked about it a little bit, and due to that, and I'm going to be busy, and it's summer. Granted, you can't go anywhere. Like, we just decided that instead of what do we last year we did the summer of friends or whatever we called it.
I was on my honeymoon, so we had a summer of friends.
Right. So we're just like, you know what? It's been 100 episodes, hopefully, and we're like, we'll take a quick hiatus. We will be back. It's not going to be the end of the world. Don't cry. Go back and re-listen if you're not caught up in the backlog.
You can cry. I wouldn't be offended.
You can cry.
It's your life, and you can cry if you want to.
But we're going to take at least a few weeks off, and likely come back, like Ted was saying, that September 10th. And it'll be good, because obviously I'll have about basically 1,000 kids at home, and I don't know how that's going to work. So we do love you all so much. Thank you so much for listening every week. You know who you are. You're out there every week supporting us, liking us on Instagram, sending those emails, all that stuff. We will be back. That is a promise.
As part of Chris's punishment, if we don't make it to episode 100 before next week, or until September, he has to drink
all the handles.
He has to drink a whole Bud Light Clamato again.
No, I thought you were going to say
I-
he has to update our Instagram once a week with a review of a different shopping app.
That would be
I
great.
only know of 2. Oh, wait, hold on. What about food delivery services?
Yeah. I just think it'd be a great summer vacation, like a hiatus for our Instagram. We just shift into something new there.
No, but if this happens to be the last time you hear us, we will be back. We will be bigger. We will be faster. We will be stronger. More nimble,
Thirstier,
taller, thirstier,
wisdomier,
sexier, wisdomier,
Hopefully.
musclier,
beardier.
But with that, we'd like to thank you all for listening. We'd like to thank the breweries who provided today's beers. I will thank 50/50 Brewing Company for their Eclipse, the Imperial Stout, brewed with honey.
I would like to thank both By All Means and Obert for the breezē Maltshake IPA.
And I want to thank Meadowlark for the Mob Barleywine Ale.
Please make sure you're going on to social media and following us at DAWF Podcast. Also, make sure you follow the email at dawfpodcast@gmail.com. During our break, if this happens to be the last episode, send all your thoughts, anything that you could think of about beer, any ideas you want to have. When we come back, if we have a backlog of 500 emails, we'll answer them. I mean, it's just more content for us. Make sure you go over to Discord, join that. Chat along with us. Have a lot of fun in there. Keep on going over there and signing up, please.
Don't forget to look at our poll about whose handle.
Correct.
Thumbs up or thumbs down on the handles this week. We want your opinions. We want your thoughts. We want your handle suggestions.
Right. Well, it'll really only be a handle about Chris's handles because Obert and I had legit handles.
Yeah, right.
Follow the
Big
rules,
pictures.
play by the game, all that stuff.
Big pictures. That's a really good one.
Big pictures. That's better than second shopping app in 2 weeks. Also, for patrons, we will be suspending your membership for the month of August. Don't worry about that. But also, if you are interested in becoming a patron, if you subscribe now before August, you can subscribe in August too. You'll just have to pay us for that month. But if you subscribe now, you get all the backlog of the Patreon episodes, plus any new ones that come out after our hiatus. So make sure you do that too. My name is Tud.
My name's Chris.
And I'm Obert. And remember, if you're drinking alone, do it with friends. So, Chris, I was really surprised you didn't go with Dead by Daylight as your handle. Because that's the only thing that you do is play new video games at this point.
That is true. True.
Yeah, I'm surprised you just don't keep on throwing video games out there.
I don't play many. I mean, Dead by Daylight would have been a good one, right? But I haven't played it in a month.
It's good. Dead by Daylight is going to be a handle at some point for Chris.
Well, yeah, but only the listeners who've listened all the way to the end will know that it's coming.